In this new year, I want y'all to do something that you probably don't think is sexy, but I want you to learn how to be more patient. Guess how you learn how to be more patient? By waiting. Yo, party people, it's Ashley of SingleWomanChronicles.com, where being single is a beautiful choice rather than a miserable circumstance. And yes, it is a Monday. Yes, it is January the 1st of 2024. And yes, Happy New Year! This is definitely not a time you would normally see me drop or hear me drop a podcast, but I'm putting myself on a 30-day challenge because I'm trying to deliver more content in 2024. If you are a content creator, you understand that it's harder than it looks, people. Dropping consistent content, it is harder than it looks. And sometimes you got to stretch yourself almost thin in order to get in the default of creating constant content. So one of my New Year's goals is to be better on longer form content, which is YouTube, podcast, etc., etc. So that is why I'm doing a 30-day challenge where I record every single day for 30 days, which will stretch me out of my comfort zone. Y'all pray for me. I'm telling y'all because y'all my accountability partners. So these videos that I do in between the podcast will not be long. They will probably be between 5 to 10 to 15, 20. Who knows? Okay. But most likely they're not going to be long. But I just want to get better at YouTube. And I believe getting better means practicing, which means forcing myself to get on here every single day for 30 days. So welcome to day 1 of my 30 days. Okay. So today, I want to talk about when God says not yet. When God says not yet. So I believe God often answers us with yes, no, or not yet. And I have become a professional at waiting because most of my answers from God in my life have been not yet. Yes, but not yet. Yes, but not right now. And when you get a yes, but not right now, it is very ghetto because you like, but when, God? But when is it coming? Oh. And then after a lot of when is it coming, when you wait long enough, you start wondering, God, is it ever going to come? Did you lie to me? I know you said you're not a man and you can't lie, but it feel like you lying to me because I still ain't got it yet. So what's up? Whistle. It's kind of like in the Bible when Sarah was waiting on her son or her to have a baby. And finally, when she's super old, she's like literally lost hope, but she's given up on all of it. You know, it was so bad that she done gave her husband to the maid and was like, y'all go make a baby because obviously I can't because God was playing in my face. So this is like the remix. And the angel came to her and told her like next year you're gonna have a kid, and she laughed and was like, whatever. And God's like, why are you laughing? Well, the angel's like, why are you laughing? And she's like, and I know why she laughing. I know exactly why she laughing. Cause like, God, for real, you gonna make me wait till I'm 90 something and then send me the promise? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's nuts. Why would you do that to me? But, I just want to encourage somebody who is in their not yet season. Before I encourage you, I want you to share this, like, comment, if you feel like you're in your not yet season. And also, I want you to subscribe. I need more subscribers in 2024. Okay. So go ahead and do that. But if you feel like you're in your not yet season, I want to encourage you with a testimony. I remember this testimony earlier today. So, I often talk about dating and relationships and being single and how, being a single woman affects me. But I think in the new year, I want to share more parts of my life. And I'm going more towards my relationship with God because my relationship with God has definitely gotten me to be the woman that I am today. And also just got me through all my trials and tribulations. So I would be remiss, I think that's the word, if I didn't share more about my relationship with God and some of my other testimonies outside of the dating atmosphere, because I feel like some of those testimonies can relay over to helping you guys wait even in your single season. So here's the testimony I got. So in college, I graduated Georgia State 2020 2012. And we came out, if you are a millennial, you came out during a recession. They lied to us. This is when we figured out that school was a scam. And they had been lying to us that whole time, because when we came out of school, there weren't jobs like they told us it was going to be jobs. So a lot of us had to figure it out. And the only job offer I had, the only job offer I had was Waffle House. And Waffle House has like this management training program. And that was literally the only offer that I had. My freaking major was marketing. Why is this the only offer that I had? Well, because I didn't know that you're supposed to intern and do all this stuff like that. You know, my mom didn't go to college. Grandparents didn't go to college. Nobody really told me the ways to get a job or whatever. They just kind of say, oh, go to school and everything will work out. Well, it didn't. So that's not how it worked for me. So whatever. So because that was the only job offer I had, I refused to work at Waffle House, because at the time, like, I was waitressing throughout college. So a lot of my experience, although my major was marketing, a lot of my experience was hospitality. So I understood why I was being offered that job, but I just wasn't going to take that job. So in the meantime, I had to find something, because bills got to get paid, got to work. So I started working at Honda Financial Services. So basically, the car Honda, we would handle all the financing part. So customer service, collections, title stuff, like all of that is where I work. So this was a call center. I don't know if y'all ever worked in a call center, but baby, it's a different type of beast. So I'm working at this call center, and I had been there, I think at the time, for like a year. And at the time, I lived in Sandy Springs. So if you guys live in Atlanta, Sandy Springs is like 20 minutes outside of Atlanta. And the job was in Alpharetta, which was 30 minutes outside of Atlanta, but only 10 minutes from Sandy Springs. So I'm saying all this because it's going to all tie in together. So I'm working at this job for a year. By that year, I hated this job so much. Like, literally, I would cry in the car outside of work for the longest. And so I'm praying, like, God, can you please remove me from this job? God, can you please remove me from this job? God, can you please remove me from this job? Every time I prayed, God was like, not yet, wait, not yet, wait, not yet, wait. So so after that first year, I really wanted to quit, but I didn't have nothing lined up. So, and I was still waitressing at the time. I think I was a bottle waitress at this time, but I'm working at this job. I hate it. It was disgusting. I hated this job so much. And so God is like, not yet, not yet, not yet. That's just constantly what the answer is. So I stretch myself and I say, you know what? I'm going to obey God. I'm not going to move until he tells me to move, because I don't want to ruin this for me. So I'm going to just thug it out, right? So by the end of that second year, I'm still praying, like, not yet, like, God, can you remove me? Right? So by the end of that second year, something happened that changed everything. The person I was rooming with at the time, she got a new job. So she had to move out of the apartment and travel. I couldn't afford that rent by myself because it was a 2-bedroom and I wasn't making much at this job. So I had to move back in with my mom until I figured it out. Let me tell you what's funny. I moved back in with my mom. She lived in College Park. Okay. So if you guys live in Atlanta, you understand this is crazy, right? So Alpharetta is the northest of the north. College Park is the southest of the south. And with traffic, it would literally take me about an hour and 15 minutes going and an hour and 15 minutes leaving. Okay. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So I'm spending 2.5 hours in a car going to a job that I hate. This ain't gonna last. So after 2 weeks of doing that, God said, okay, now. So literally, God's like, okay, now you can leave. So end up quitting finally. God is like, okay, you can quit now. I don't have nothing lined up yet. I'm just out here. Okay. So in the midst of this happening, I'm staying with my mom. Me and my mom didn't have the best relationship at that time. So we already bumping heads. So after like a week staying with her, we get into this big argument, and she don't tell me to leave, but she's kind of hinting like, you need to get out. So I'm like, don't even worry about it. I'm going to go get an apartment. Mind y'all, I just put in a 2-week notice. I don't have another job yet. And I don't have a place to live. But I'm like, you know what? Because I just but I'm about to quit this job. Let me use the check stubs from this job and go get an apartment. So I get approved for an apartment. And by faith, I'm like, I'm going to have to move in. I'm going to just figure it out. Like, I'm going to have to work it out. Like, whatever. So I get approved for the apartment. I start moving into the apartment. I kid y'all not, about like a week or so later, my homeboy starts working at this at the airport as a manager. So the 40/40 Club, Jay-Z's spot in the airport, is hiring assistant managers. I have hospitality experience. I have supervisor experience. I don't have management experience. But guess what? Don't matter. It's about who you know and that favor. Favor ain't fair, y'all. So I get a new job, a new apartment in like 2 weeks because I waited for God. Because I waited. I didn't go beside, like, I didn't rush the process. I didn't do none of that. I listened to God and I waited. And so I hope that's a lesson for y'all, because I know sometimes when we get in our not yet seasons, it can feel like torture and it can feel like it's punishment. Like, God, why are you torturing me? But most of the time it's not punishment, it's preparation. And I know you don't want to hear that because it's just not a sexy thing to say, but we live in this microwave society that makes you feel like you don't have to wait for things, but that is not true. In life, you gonna have to wait. Yes, I know we got fast food restaurants. Amazon got 2-hour delivery sometimes. You can basically get anything convenient. And I feel like because life has become so convenient on a daily, we feel like that's how God moves, and it's not how God moves. Most of us have to wait. Now, many of us don't wait because we feel like, okay, this is taking too long. Let me manipulate something and do something out of God's will to bring it about faster. But then usually you're going to be, not usually, every time you're going to be dissatisfied. Every single time. It's not going to fall into place. So you'd be better off just waiting. Okay. Just wait. When God says not yet, just wait. Not yet equals wait. Wait. And waiting is tough. That's why in this new year, I want y'all to do something that you probably don't think is sexy, but I want you to learn how to be more patient. Guess how you learn how to be more patient? By waiting. Waiting. The only way to learn patience is to wait. It's not a sexy message, but it's a real one, because I want y'all to be better in 2024. So when God says not yet, you need to learn how to wait. It's that simple. Learn how to wait. Yeah, and you can learn how to wait. I used to be the most impatient person I knew, but I learned how to wait by inconveniencing myself. So I used to be the girl. I'm going to tell y'all how bad I was. You know, back in the day, before they was charging us $6,000 to go to the nail salon, and we didn't have to get a gel polish, because, you know, now it's like they're watering down the regular polish. So when you get a regular polish, your nails chipping in 3 days, and you like, bruh, this junk used to last for weeks. Why is it only that? Whatever. So back in the day, when you used to get your nails polished before, you know, gel became a thing, and you had to wait under the fans, because if you didn't wait under the fans and you touch something, your nails would be ruined and you would have to go back up there and fix it. I used to be the girl that would wait under the fans for a minute and leave. And every single time I would mess up at least one nail because I was that impatient. So how I became more patient was I literally started to make myself wait longer. Like if there was a line, instead of leaving, I would wait. Going to the nail salon, I would time myself. You wait for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I was like, start putting myself in uncomfortable waiting scenarios so I can build up my strength and my patience. And that's how you do it. That's how you learn how to wait. Speaking of wait, got my Embrace the Wait challenge. If y'all out here and y'all single and y'all are believing, or you stop believing for a man because you're like, God, you taking too long, you need to learn how to wait. You need to learn how to wait. Y'all don't want to end up in these dusty relationships like these folks who skip the process of waiting and decided, you know what, let me just manipulate this, because you've been manipulating some situations. Like you know, God told you to take a break from them dating apps, to take a break from dating period, to go on a man fast. You know God told you to do that. But instead of doing that, you done decided, I'm going to go ahead and stay on these dating apps, go outside, meet me some people, because I'm tired of waiting on God. And where's that getting you? Where's that getting you? Stressed out, not getting texts back, ghosted, somebody dusted son, keep trying you, because you're not waiting on God. I've created a 28-day challenge to help you to wait on God, to help you embrace the wait in your single season, to help you find peace. How do you wait when you feel like you're losing hope? How do you wait when you feel like, I've been waiting so long, this seems pointless, I'm gonna just do it my own way? I'm showing you how to do that in my Embrace the Wait 28-day challenge. And go ahead, and I'm probably gonna extend this coupon code, early bird, all capital letters, for 20% off, because I want y'all to embrace the wait. It starts on Monday. On Monday, we are getting started with this 28-day challenge because I want y'all to learn patience in 2024. Your life don't change until you change. And guess what? One of the best character traits you can have is patience, because patience is going to take you places that eagerness and impatience can't. So I want y'all to be better in 2024. So join the Embrace the Wait challenge right now. But if you just want to learn how to be more patient in other parts of your life, start inconveniencing yourself. I'm telling you, in traffic, stop rushing. You know how sometimes you want to zoom in front of that other person just so you can get there 2 seconds quicker and y'all end up at the same light? Don't do that no more. Put yourself in inconvenient situations in order to learn to build your patience muscle. I want y'all to be more patient in 2024. All right. Till tomorrow. Bye.